10 best moments, where we look at multiple different superstars and rank their 10 best moments during their time in the WWE. Yes, it's still a top 10, so nothing mind-blowingly different, however, a slight change. If you like the direction of new ideas and new content, tell us in the comments as we're always taking suggestions. And with that said, I'm D Wicket from Watch WWE, and these are the 10 best moments. CM Punk. Number 10, the Straight Edge Society. The definition of the word moment is a very brief period of time, which makes this a bit confusing. To further explain the series, it could be any moment, angle, storyline, promo, achievement, particular verse, match, feud, virtually anything that's happened in WWE. CM Punk's Straight Edge Society stable will also count on this list. Got it? No? F*** off. While Punk did take over the new Nexus and used it as a platform to boost him into main eventhood, his first group was the Straight Edge Society. It hurts to put them at just number 10 because many of Punk's best promos came during this time. However, they weren't booked the best when it came to feuds against the likes of Big Show and Rey Mysterio, but Punk's heel work is what nags the spot on this top 10. Punk portrays a cult leader, even growing out all of his hair in an allusion to Jesus. He converted people from the crowd to the straight edge lifestyle, shaving their heads bald. Luke Gallows was cleared of his mental issues, Festus, and became a part of the group along with Serena and eventually Joey Mercury. The stable lasted for around 10 months before it dissolved, and soon after, Punk would take over the Nexus. Number 9, feud with Jeff Hardy. While the Straight Edge Society was a great platform for Punk to demonstrate how damn good of a heel he was, his heel work had to start somewhere, and who better to turn heel on than the fan favorite Daredevil Jeff Hardy. While it started out as face versus face, as Punk cashed in his Money in the Bank on Hardy at Extreme Rules 2009, then at the Great American Wait, what? It's just called The Bash? That's stupid. Anyways, at The Bash, Punk retained by DQ when he kayfabe injured his eye and kicked the referee who apparently couldn't see. But tricky Punk faked it all along. Then came the juicy stuff, the good Punk healing where he claimed to be superior to Hardy because of his straight edge lifestyle, compared to Hardy's more drugs please lifestyle. You can really see the seeds of the Straight Edge Society being planted here. The feud went on to SummerSlam where Punk beat and retired Hardy in a TLC match, but the best healing is still to come. On SmackDown, Hardy's music hit and he came out. Wait, what? He retired? How is he... What? Only it was CM Punk dressed as Sting. Jeff Hardy. Number 8, versus Daniel Bryan at Over the Limit 2012. Two of the best professional wrestlers of the last decade going one-on-one for the WWE Championship in a technical classic? Yes please, more of that. Number 7, singing Happy Birthday to Rey Mysterio's daughter. CM Punk was revolutionary when it came to ingenious heel tactics, especially that juicy gem with him imitating Jeff Hardy. Another great one came on the birthday of Rey's daughter, Aaliyah, when Mysterio had his family out in the ring and the crowd were chanting and singing Happy Birthday to Mysterio's daughter. Enter CM Punk, where he came out and started singing along to her very slowly, then proceeded to challenge him to a match at WrestleMania. Fuck how that ended up, huh? But also demanded a match right there with Mysterio's family right there in the ring, telling Aaliyah that because it's her birthday, she can shut her eyes while he reduces your daddy to tears and makes him beg for mercy. Now that is quite the innovative and quite amazing heel tactic if I do say so myself. Number 6, your arms are just too short to box with God. I've talked about this badass line before, 10 best insults in WWE, watch my videos or f*** off. And to be honest, I really don't know what else to say here. I mean, Punk and Rock's time on the mic against one another was amazing. The best of the Attitude Era versus the best of the PG era in terms of promo skills. But the feud overall, and especially the match, really wasn't an excellent CM Punk moment. But the quote, a damn good CM Punk moment. Number 5, versus Brock Lesnar. Ow, my lungs. So Brock Lesnar is seen now as a destroyer and can suplex someone just by looking at them. In most feuds with him, he's seen as overly dominant and like a total wrecking ball. And I mean, for f***'s sake, look at SummerSlam 2014. It was a legitimate squash match against John Cena. But CM Punk was different. He brought a real fight to Lesnar with no backing down, and it created one hell of a great match. Highly recommended in my books. Number 4, feud with Undertaker. No, not the first one. No, not the time he lost in 10 minutes to Taker. I'm talking about WrestleMania 29. Unsurprisingly, it was the best match on the card that also featured such classics as Mark Henry vs. Ryback, Fandango vs. Chris Jericho, and of course, Del Rio vs. Jack Swagger. Me. The 22-minute classic at Mania was great, but the build-up just might have been better. Coming off the heels of a WWE Championship run, don't worry, we're getting to that. We saw many classic moments like Punk stealing and accidentally dropping the urn, disguising himself as a druid to attack Taker, all the promos, and even the interruption of Paul Bearer's memorial. I know it's a scummy thing to do in real life, but again, CM Punk is the most evil heel ever. It was one of 2013's best feuds, and it was the final Taker win before the streak came to an end. Number 3, 434 days. CM Punk has a hell of a WWE career accomplishment-wise, being the 19th Triple Crown champion, a 2-time Money in the Bank winner, and having the only 5-star rated Dave Meltzer match of the 2000s for WWE. While he may never have gotten the Mania main event he wanted, he did hold the WWE Championship longer than anyone else has in the modern era, having the 6th longest reign of all time with 434 days. He's beaten only by Pedro Morales, Bruno Sammartino, Hulk Hogan, Darren Young's life coach Bob Backlund, and Bruno Sammartino. Again, not top 5 of all time, but hey, number 6 ain't bad. Number 2, the Pipe Bomb. Me sideways, this was impressive. While many great CM Punk moments came before this, his time in the main event from 2011 to 2013 was by far the best portion of his career. I can't put this properly into words. Go listen to the promo and take into consideration what he's really saying and what exactly happened for him because of it. It's the stuff of legend. Honorable mentions: winning Money in the Bank at WrestleMania in 2008 and 2009, cashing in on Edge, his entire promo work during the summer of 2011, his heel turn at Raw 1000, and oh, of course, every time he insulted that boring John Laurinaitis. And number 1, Money in the Bank 2011. What else could it really have been? Not the feud exactly, because it wasn't overall the best, not the storyline, because while being badass, it was a bit lame for him to return just 8 days after, but what happened at the pay-per-view. I will always praise the Pipe Bomb as what turned CM Punk into a main eventer. However, had Money in the Bank 2011 not shown how good he was, he wouldn't have been able to really break through as that main eventer. Money in the Bank 2011 saw CM Punk challenge John Cena for his WWE Championship, which also happened to be the night his contract expired. At midnight, he would no longer be signed to the WWE, which was actually true and not kayfabe, which made this story incredible because of its mixed blend between story and reality. The match was an instant classic, rated 5 stars by Dave Meltzer as mentioned before, and cementing CM Punk as a main eventer. This truly was the best moment in CM Punk's WWE career. And those were the 10 best moments, CM Punk. What are your thoughts? Tell us in the comments below.